Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. It's Kim Jefferson of the Fabulous Fit Squad, and today is Wisdom Wednesday. And today I want to talk about the notion of outrunning a bad diet. And you see the funny Facebook posts about it, and I just wanted to get real. Like, what does that mean? And so typically what happens is here we are, on the cusp of spring, even though it's snowing here in New England, and we put on our first pair of spring pants, and we can't button them or we can't zip them, and we're like, ooh. So then we decide we're going to go to the gym every day, we're going to do 4 million hours of cardio, and we're going to eat just Diet Coke and Tic Tacs. And then after a few weeks go by, we wonder, like, how come I'm not losing any weight? Well, unfortunately, our body doesn't respond that way. Our body isn't like this giant seesaw. Our body likes a lot more equilibrium. And when we starve ourselves, our body just holds on like a stubborn 2-year-old and holds on to that weight. So if I want to get back into my fighting position and I want a fighting weight and I really want to look amazing for summer, I got to do 4 things. The first thing is I got to watch my portions. I can't justify going to the gym and then eating because I went to the gym. So I really got to make sure that I am eating to fuel my body. I'm eating the right things and I'm eating the right portions. And I talked about this in another video about journaling. You got to journal. It's the only way for you to know what you're putting in your mouth. It holds you accountable to what's going on in your mouth. It holds someone else accountable that if you're using a coach, they can take a look and be like, oh, I see what you're doing. And they can find out the extras that need to come out in order for you to hit your weight loss goals. You also need to focus on the type of workout that you're doing. You need to lift heavy weights. And when I say heavy, it means the last 3 or 4 reps that you're doing need to be hard with good form. The other thing with my cardio, it's not just, hopping on the treadmill and running 500 miles. It's doing interval training. And interval training is amazing because you want to make sure that you are breathless and you are sweating. So I want you to think a good spin class, that's a good example of a HIIT class, but it just doesn't have to be spinning. I can do a great HIIT workout on my own. So if you click the link below, I've given you an example of a HIIT workout that you can do on your own, and you can do it at home without any weights that are necessary. You can use your body weight, or if you have weights, you can use the weights. The third thing I want you to focus on is post-workout nutrition. Within 30 minutes of a good weight training session, I want you to have a great quality protein shake or a fast-acting carbohydrate and a fast-acting sugary fruit. And when I talk about the protein, I'm talking about a good quality protein. When I read the ingredients, I don't need a PhD in biology to understand what it's inside. So if you need some suggestions, shoot me an email. I have an amazing shake that all my clients use and they absolutely love it, and it tastes absolutely amazing. The last thing I want you to focus on is sugary drinks. Now that it's getting warmer outside, many of you guys reach for the aids in order to give the electrolytes that they need. Unless you are marathon training and you're running 10 plus miles, nobody needs to have one of those drinks. Even your kids need to have any of those drinks while you're doing that. If you're training for more than 1 hour in excessive heat, that's when you need to reach for those types of drinks. Other than that, have good old-fashioned water. It's awesome. Put some lemon in it. It's amazing. So I hope you have an amazing Wednesday. And just remember, you're not going to drop 30 pounds in 3 days unless you get the stomach flu. And who's got time to get the stomach flu? So just really focus on running the right race and eating the right foods, and you will eventually get to the body that you want. Have an amazing Wednesday.